Kakandai tarik naibing kadi kesengi sa kan mau jangka legal services di ya kabal aju pendan beram ya kikam kabelaju nok senyang na kabenta jeng pai ba ya kani kesengi la banaki di program bekerpang hakaba ka Meghalaya State Legal Services Authority klalet sikilat kidong jangka sar shlong man penpena pai ba da kali mobile van ya kabla sedang naduk ka kendai beji nak armer melim lingba ka opai shlong haduk ka kendai lot ha ketika kam rakhi jangka Meghalaya State Legal Services Authority lala ban penyar program Syekh Tain Smith mendanting nong thamai Syekh kendai lot bat penkut Ahmad Pran da kejingta poster bat kejing sam yang ikut link kedom halor kita kam jangka MSLSA klayo ban ai jing percaya pai ba lingba ka legal services balapan sengo do member secretary ka MSLSA UNA Khan hakabala batai ba ka legal services akisnem balalet klala mencakri pai ba kat kum kikam bagiyo
9th November is celebrated as or in other words observed as the Legal Service Day, and it is observed as a legal service day because it is on this day, 9 November 1995, Legal Service Authority Act 1987 came into operation. And let me tell you that the Meghalaya State Legal Service Authority came into existence on 15 July 1998. Now this Legal Service Authority Act is basically the object of this act is to provide free and competent legal services to the weaker section of the society to ensure that the opportunity for securing justice is not denied to any citizen by reasons of economic or any other disability. Now we find that under the Legal Service Authority Act, under section 3 of the act, a central body is constituted, that is the National Legal Service Authority. Section 6 of the Legal Service Authority Act, State Legal Services Authority is constituted, and as I mentioned that this Meghalaya State Legal Service Authority was constituted on 15 July 1998 under section 6 of the Legal Service Authority Act. And then in districts we have District Legal Service Authority constituted under section 9 of the Legal Service Authority Act. Now as on date we have 11 District Legal Service Authority in all the districts in the state of Meghalaya, and we have High Court Legal Services Committee in the High Court. And as we all know that the primary object of this legal service institution and legal service authority at the national level, at the state level, and at the district level, and even at the subdivisional level is to ensure free legal aid and services to the weaker section of the society. Now in the state of Meghalaya there is no limitation because this free legal aid is applicable to the scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, to the women, and for general people where the income limits have been set up to ₹1 lakh. Now this legal service authority is not just confined to the court proceedings. It is the scope is very wide. Wherever any issue which has a potential of becoming a litigation, there also we intervene and ensure that people, because of their economic or social disability, they are not deprived of any benefits, or in their interface with the governmental institution they are not at any disadvantage. Now we have, how do we function also, is that we have the paralegal volunteers, we have legal aid panel of lawyers, legal aid lawyers. The function of these lawyers is to see that people who are not represented in the court because of economic disability, so they are represented by these panel lawyers, legal aid lawyers. Now as on date, just taking stock on this important day of the activities of the legal service institution at the district level and at the state level, we have around 130 panel lawyers in the state, and these panel lawyers they are handling 408 cases, out of which 407 are criminal cases and one is civil case. Then we have 10 panel lawyers in the High Court, and these lawyers, they take up cases free of cost for those people who cannot afford lawyers at the High Court level. Now, altogether, we have, including the High Court, we have 140 lawyers, panel lawyers, and they are handling legal aid cases to the tune of 468. Now, and on the what are the offices we have in each districts? We have this what we call the front office for the assistance of those people who come to the court. Now, as on date, we have 8 front offices in different districts. They are all functioning, and we have been able. These statistics I'm giving is that with regard to the from January till date, we have been able to provide legal assistance to needy people through our front office. That is around 924 people were benefited by this front office in the state. Now, legal arrest, then we also have a new protocol being worked out, legal assistance to those people at the pre-arrest stage. Now, we have been able to provide legal assistance. As we all know that when a person is first arrested, he is produced before the court, before being taken in custody. So that is a very crucial stage. There might be instances where a person is innocent and has been arrested, but that needs to be communicated to the court, and what we call in a legal terminology is the remand stage. So a person cannot or may not be in a position to communicate with the court. That is why the presence of lawyers is important at that important stage. And if a person can't engage a lawyer, so he loses the right to communicate with the court at the first stage, and that is why we intervene and we provide what we call as the remand advocates. Now, these remand advocates provide assistance to those people who can't engage lawyers and to resist the arrest. So as on date, we have been able to provide assistance in remand cases 573. The statistics are from January till date, and the legal aid councils, they have moved 26 bail applications, in which 28 bails were granted through legal aid. Now, coming to the legal services to the prisoners, I can only say that there are 2 aspects. Very recently, we had this high power committee constituted pursuant to the direction of the Honorable Supreme Court. The very purpose of constituting this high power committee was to decongest the jail during this pandemic of COVID-19. Now, we have been able to release quite a good number of people where they were in custody on a petty offence. So I just want to make it very clear that there is no laxity when it comes to very serious offences. That does not come in the ambit of the high power committee, serious offences. So far as the legal services in prisons are concerned, there is almost 30 appeals have been filed, and then some are under process. Altogether, we have been able to provide to the convicts, almost 139 convicts have been provided assistance by the Legal Service Authority. And one very other important aspect and the functioning of the State Legal Service Authority and the District Legal Service Authority is that the compensation. As you all know that the state of Meghalaya has formulated a scheme which you call it Meghalaya Victim Compensation Scheme 2019 under section 357A of the CRPC. Now, this scheme is basically for the purpose of rehabilitating the victims of crime. Now, this compensation is paid to the recommended by the District Legal Service Authority under the scheme, and then subsequently the compensation is paid by the State Legal Service Authority. The farmers also, they have their rights. Now, if there is any kind of a discrimination or if their rights have been deprived of, it has the potential of a litigation, isn't it? So why wait till somebody comes to the court when we can resolve the matter at the lowest level?